Hi, great people. How are you all doing today? It's my pleasure to welcome you to another beautiful episode of Talk to Be. It's Talk to Be, baby. Gay, gay. You know how we do it now. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to learn. You're not going to leave here the same way. And that's a promise. All right. I would also like to say a very big thank you to everyone that has subscribed to this channel, to everyone that has been following Talk to Be back to back. What could I have done without you guys? I am grateful for the love. I'm saying a very big thank you to you. So, therefore, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, I'm looking at you with my bombastic side eyes. What is wrong? Why? What's my offense? I take your boyfriend or I take your girlfriend? Guys, please subscribe to this channel, like, share with others. Let them know we're doing something beautiful here. All right, before I introduce my guest, if you know, you know. If you know what it took me to get you a mega superstar, somebody that's been in the limelight for over 2 decades and she's still shining. She's still balling. It takes special grace. And then she's here just to honor me. Isn't that amazing? Of course it is. But before I introduce her, let me go for a break. When I'm back, I'll unveil my guest. Do not go away.
Talk to be, share your experience.
Thank you for staying tuned. In case you're just joining us, you're watching Talk to Be. And of course, today I have the legendary, the beautiful, the amiable, the wonderful actor, a superstar, Laide Bakare with me. Oh my God.
All these accolades.
No, you deserve much more, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow, I'm so honored to have you here.
So good to be here.
Good.
I love it here.
Thank you.
I really do.
Where have you been? You're such a beaut.
Well, I've been around. I've been everywhere.
I know, right?
And it's good to be here with you.
Thank you.
Right now, I'm with Biola.
Oh, yes. She's on Talk to Be live and direct. If you know what it took me to get this beautiful woman here. Oh, I'm so honored, sis. Thank you for coming. I know what it is with our busy schedule, with Lagos traffic and everything. So to everyone who is able to make it, I'm always, always appreciative. So I'm saying thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Anything for you.
I'm blushing. All right, guys. So let's go to the business. Oh, yes. I know Laide Bakare is a superstar, a mega superstar. She's like the Yorubas we say, she's an Odu that is not Aimofo. You can interpret it in a better way. I can't speak it more than that, you know. But then we have a lot of people who do not really know you. Aside the part of you that you portray or the part of you that movies tells them. Who is Laide Bakare?
Well, Laide Bakare is an uncommon being.
I know, right?
I didn't just get that name for no reason. Honestly, that's the truth, because I think sometimes you don't know who you are until some people kind of, take your attention into like, hey, so I come to realize that, oh, okay, really? That's the kind of person I am. So the kind of person I am is, my being is different. I'm not saying in a good way or in a bad way, but I know that I have my unique characterization that is quite uncommon. So this is just me. I'm simple. I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert. I am a very careful person. I'm so fun to be with.
Oh,
I love love. So, and I'm a mom of 3. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an actress. I'm a director. And I'm just me. I'm a real estate developer.
Hey, this girl. You see?
So I'm just, basically it's just simply me. That's how I love to be addressed. Just like Laide Bakare. I'm good.
Okay, Laide Bakare, we'd like to know the kind of upbringing that you had? What was your background like? How did you grow up?
Quite interesting because it was so interesting that I couldn't mingle with any other person. I'm just cool with family activities. It's just okay. Because, in my family, we are like almost 12 to 15. From my mom's side, from my mom's side, we are like 6. So my dad has other, two from like 2 different women as well. And we all live together, one big family here in Lagos. And we are cool. So
I can remember I've been to your house. one
our
time,
family
those
house.
At Mushi somewhere.
Mushi,
Laide Bakare
Bakare.
Street.
Shop no cook.
It was a long time.
Exactly. So that's so growing up for me around that area, the street, it's a very popular Polish one in the midst of Mushin axes and all that. So anyway, and my father is actually blessed with so many pretty ladies and handsome guys. So from that our building, like they know from that our street, and the street is named after my father's. Yes. So they're like, I'm Bakare, fine, So they call my sister with me, they call us Bakare girls. Then the guys, they call them, Bakare, Bakare, Bakare. So like that, we gained some sort of popularity around that place, even before I started acting. So like anyway, it's one of the Bakare girls, one of the Bakare girls because of the streets as well. So like we were more like the elite around that area and all that. So it was quite interesting. School was fine, everything, like perfect, near perfect. Wow. Then my father happens to be someone that is very adventurous. He travels a lot. Then he will buy in cameras, lights, everything. That was how I actually joined the industry. Wow. Yeah, because I was still in primary, secondary school. So whenever I travel to buy a lot of equipment, a lot of them, the high quality ones. So when he brings them, so that those days when we watch all those TV programs, drama on TV and all that. So some of them heard the information that we have all those equipment. So they come, all those popular people on TV already. So most of them come to the house to come and rent the camera. So whenever they come, we know there's a television face. So, but my father wouldn't even want to rent it out because he feels tear and wear. He doesn't want. He was just pleased with using it for our family functions, party. We're a life family, so we do party a lot. We do birthdays. If it's not one's birthday now, it's another person. Someone give birth, something. So we do the recording a lot. So my father was making sure that all that was being documented. So we replay anytime. Those are what we enjoyed watching and all. So until when we got the information that those equipment were actually the ones they were using for all the TV programs and all, and we had it like in abundance. Wow. So someone advised, why are you just using it for family functions? That's not making money for you. If you rent it out, so you begin to make money. So yeah. So long story short, so we started like renting it out for few of them. Then later, my father now built a very huge, massive hotel like that called BS Bakare Holiday Inn. So that time, during the opening of that hotel, so that was when he took all of us to the hotel for the party. So when we got there, we saw all the major A-list artists, most of them in our hotel. So I was still in secondary school. So as we were all stepping down from the car like this, I was just seeing popular faces, Auntie Pejo Gomala, Papilu, Sukome Mombolanle then. Sukome Mombolanle just finished Ijagba Meji. That Ijagba Meji that time was a very popular movie. Was using one. I wasn't acting that time. He has one military uniform like this. The guy was just looking so cute, and I'm like, oh my God. I know this boy. So out of all of us, I was the one that was like, Then they found me like friendly. The rest of my siblings were snobbish and like, most of them are like, hello. They're doing the well, So most of them just left. Everybody went inside. They weren't really looking at them like that. But I was so I saw this. So they saw like this small girl doing. I think they know. I think Uncle Mukare noticed. Okay. Look at this girl there. So after then, so I came out again. We now say, hey, I'm our daddy. Come. We want to use this. Can we use this? Can we use the car? Can we use the living room? So he started calling me. So then my mom was there as well. And my mom and Uncle Mukare kept talking. They were talking. They love each other. Since then, that's how we became family friends. After then, bye. Uncle Mukare, Uncle Lasun, they would come to our family house, even in Mushin, turn our bedroom, our living room to police station, to hospital. When I go to school now, when I came back from school, the old place was, what happened? My mom said, it's Muka, they are there, they are recording, they've turned everywhere to another thing entirely. So they do screenplay, sometimes, so they were like big brother to me. I was, we were like that, but I was still in secondary school, so I wasn't. So after my secondary school, and so Uncle Muka said, I like they could tell you what now. I don't know. And then I was so much interested in broadcasting. I love to be on the TV because people tell me, you're BTV, you're BTV. I said, but mostly I used to see on that TV reading news. They're always fine. So if I'm that fine, let me too be going to read news. I want to read news. Let me go to the NTA, Channel 10, Channel 5. So I was just like, I'll be going to university. I'll study mass comm, and after mass comm, so I'll be reading news, and then I didn't have opportunity of going out by myself. So it was always monitored and all. So by then I said, okay, why not reporting news so that I will use that as an excuse to go to different places. I want to go and report news. I want to go and write for my channel. And all. So in my head, that was what it was in my head. Until when we now discovered that all those cameras, that those are what they use in making movies. So then so my parents actually allowed me to film one or two with them that time. Okay. So the first one was Adeyemi by Mukare, Yumi. Then it features Uncle Biodun Abe. And a lot of all those A-list, all those people used to see. And I was just looking at myself in there. I'm like, me in the midst of all these big people. So I was actually feeling cool. And I was in secondary school. So I was like, okay. So that happened, and the people were like, my man find you. So before you know, Uncle Rotimi Makinde, so wanted to produce another movie titled Ojueye. And Ojueye was a very big production at that time. And it was like, I need one very small, fine, buttish, cute, cream, de la cream kind of setting girl. Yeah. And they said, you don't know my Baba Hotel, yeah? That BS Bakare Hotel, that girl, that cute, use her now. So you went to buy dog, that because the character will be using dog and all that. So that puppy was a very nice puppy. So I was giving the puppy, I took it to our own house. I was training the puppy. So I gave, I started the movie. I played the younger version of Auntie Pejo Gumola. Oh, okay. So I now play alongside all those Sukombe Mobolanle, all of the go. I'm like, okay. So I actually enjoyed it because it was nice. And that same year, the major award, Tema 99 then, and I was awarded. I was given an award for Best Upcoming Actress. Wow. And I was like,
Just like that.
Just like that. This same year. Everything is so fast. So I was loving it. So not quite long, I said I wanted to produce my movie because I have hotel. I have equipment. And I'm like, kilo tuku, welfare, and pay the actors and all that. So I made it known at home that this is what I wanted to do. And they were like, maybe I'll even be following them already. They are your people now. And in my family, I'm the only one. I don't the family is large, but I'm the only one. I don't know. The rest of them, they were not just keen about entertainment. So because for all I see that we have, I utilize them. I made my first movie. It was at the first, we were like, it was a little bit of challenge. That small girl. Because it was like Balagba, Lamanje movie. I was like, that's why I wanted to produce a movie and all that.
And you were allowed to use your name at that time?
That time, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder.
But then I gained admission into University of Ibadan to study theater art. So I was in school already. So everything was just, so we did Restless Run of Locust, an adaptation of Femi Osofison, Restless Run of Locust. We titled it Ewe Ojuomi. It was written by Demola Remu. It was massive, it was huge. And then Professor Osofison was the boss at the National Theatre.
Oh, okay.
So we were allowed to showcase, to show it to people, and there were a lot of people, and even I had to compete with other Agbalagba that brought their movies. So that was when I, been studying the act of cinema and all that. So, it was cool like that. So I did Ewe Ojuomi, and the rest is history. And since then, That's what I've been doing all my
your
life.
life.
Until recently, that one is just trying to like consider other things. Like, okay, other discoveries, and I worked on them, and alhamdulillah, I'm here today.
Yes, so different people have different stories about polygamy, about you growing up like that. How was it like for you? You had different step siblings. Your dad has 3 wives.
Yes.
And you guys
And we all
were
live
living
together. Yes.
Tell us about that. What was the experience like?
At first, it was terrible.
Okay.
I was horror, like, yeah. In fact, it's part of what motivated me to write my movie. We were young. We were literally 5, 6, 7. And what actually happened was that when my mom met my father, there was no wife at all.
Okay.
So when they got married, other wives, the ones that had left came back and came to, get her position back as the Yale. So my mom was, she was, I don't know, but at least she was managing everything. So there's another person and all, but she couldn't leave. So I'm just saying that those were like some challenges that ladies of nowadays will have just like, what do you mean? Someone that left, is this person coming back? So when she now came back and all that, so everything was now like, that was when the proper polygamous setting was actually, and my father, rich man, he doesn't really have to, he travels every time, he believes the mother should take care of their own children. And my mom, I think she very subtle, so growing up for me, one of my sister from the other mother was very sick. She was sick, and every time she had, you run into some sort of crisis. So every time she ran into crisis like this, it is hell in the house. The mother will just be shouting and like, you want to kill my child? Eat my child, that's all your 5 children, I'll kill them. Yeah, that's what I heard growing up. So it was scary. My mom will cry and cry and cry and cry. She would say, I will literally kill all of them if something happened to her. So we heard that. She said the day the lady would die. That was when I know that this life, and my mom that always prayed that this girl should not die, this girl should not die, this girl should not die. So that
was
fateful day,
she was,
I don't even know. I was like 5, 6, 7 around that age, so I didn't really know what exactly. But I think she was a very beautiful lady. So, but at the point she was lean and she had a fancy, very handsome guy. That person used to come. That one was lovely. We just see them. Please leave so that both of you can get married. Leave. But the day she would die like this way, it was in the morning. My mother was, bathing us to go out to school and all that. So one of our elder sisters, she just came from hospital. I think she went there with the food and she was just bringing back the food. She said, mommy, I did that. The moment she dropped the food like this, the mother ran out from her room. My daughter died. When she grabbed my mother like this,
are you serious?
Beating she beat. We were plenty. We were young, but then they were, big already. They were like 20-something, 30-something, and we were like, kolo. They were beating my mother, and it was like, leave my mother. And somebody just died. My father too ran out. It was just with a towel. What happened? It was terrible. My mommy was crying. My mother was just crying. We were crying. We couldn't go to school. We were, please, Dad, come and rescue her. I saw that.
That was the first thing she did?
Yes. She didn't even ask she ran out. She dragged her like this. It was part of what actually motivates me to write my book, because I had to document. I just feel like this needs to be documented, because and moving on in life, stuff happen. So that's being said about polygamy. I never wanted it. So when it's about time for me to get married, and things that were not there before, I was now seeing signs of another wife, another this, another that, and I couldn't take some because of my own experience. So before you know it will not happen, because I'm like, this wasn't our agreement. So, and before you know, people will start thinking, but you don't know my experience, you don't know my story.
The narrative was quite different from what you're saying now.
So exactly what I experienced in life, I don't want to go through that again. Never, ever. I don't like polygamy. I feel it is, like recently I just see people so comfortable to be second, third, fourth wife. So for me, I feel, like life has really changed though. What is going on? Because I don't know how they do it, but I'm talking about my own. That was so. Apart from that, so you can imagine all those stress before the death of that lady, and after she, moving on, it was until it took over like 15 years before everything now calm, and when everybody is now grown and it doesn't really matter anymore. So, but for me, I was like, those times, it's a lot. So apart from that, every other thing was just cool, nice. But it is that period that the lady was sick, it was very hot. And for me, I kept thinking, why would someone die? And you'll be thinking someone is another person. For what? And it's not like it's a physical thing. It's about you feel like, oh, she has done something to her just because you people get married to same husband. So for me, it wasn't a nice experience, and it's nothing I never wanted to do. It's something I don't want to do. I don't intend to do, and I don't want any man to lure me in doing it and tell me it's fine. We don't have that agreement before. You don't want to bring in another wife, or you're not telling me it's fine. What does it? I don't know. No, I cannot stay. I rather stay on my own. I don't want drama. I don't like all.
Okay, so Alaja, I would like you to tell us more about that drama. No, maybe not a drama. You said drama.
Yeah.
Okay, so about what really happened at that time in your marriage.
Okay, so for me, growing up, I had all that. Plus, I told you that most of our sisters, they're much more older than us.
Okay.
So I studied people a lot. So I studied environment, I studied how things happen. So what I did during my own time, what happened was that my grandfather, my mom's father, was very rich, a philanthropist from Osun State. He was the the chairman on, is it Western Zone or something? In Nigeria, the NURTW, it was all these positions that all these our new generation NURTW leaders are now.
Okay.
Those are, so I grew up to be Onimoto. Yes, because my grandfather then he has traveling agency, and is also the leader, the chairman. Okay. Because that time when they do their souvenirs, all their calendars, it will be the one in the middle, the other escorts will be, and it's NURTW with the uniform, the white, the black. So, I grew up seeing all that. They come for meetings. My mother would do the cooking. We would take the food to them in the hotel, and they'll give us a lot of money. So they've been making money. So I studied how they make money, the businesses they do, they engage in. So I got that aspect. I got it. So, I said that as I grow, everything was actually shaping who I'm growing up to be. So now moving on to the ladies in the house. It was like marriage then, as I was saying it. It was like the adage they say in Yoruba that enu kiniun lowo wa. So it's like saying enu kiniun loko wa. So if you want to get married, when it's time to get married, it's either you get married to someone that will be beating you, that will be a wife beater, or someone that has his own issue. Maybe when you people now got married, you will now be a sick guy. You people will now be managing that sickness. Or maybe at the end of the day, maybe that person might be a troublesome person. You have a lot to deal with when it comes to man. That is not just, it won't be like you, the normal life that you have, that you are enjoying yourself like normal. So for me, I'm thinking, if marriage is that bad, if it's that heavy, if it's that, I don't want to be bothered. So I grew up with that mindset because of growing up, what I see, what I notice, and what I've studied. So I don't care. So at a point, at age 25, I wanted to have my own baby. So in my mind,
just the baby.
Yes, I just wanted to be, because my environment, what my environment taught me was that
encourage you.
Yes, because it feels like marriage, having husband, making it's a big deal. I'm not a Christian, I'm a Muslim. So I don't go to church, I don't go to mosque. We pray, I pray at home. I don't like asalatu, so I do my things at home. Then I listen to some sermons sometimes. So I take decisions based on what I see, my life experience. I don't even want to know if something is right or wrong. I don't want to know. So I don't want to know if I must be married before I don't know. What I know is, I like when I see a baby, this baby is cute. When am I going to have I just want to have my baby. I don't care do you understand? That is just how I'm growing up. So when after my youth service, so I feel like, hey, I'm 25 already, I'm 26. I couldn't take it anymore. Because for me, 27, 28 years old, I feel that would be that is just too much. Like you're grown. That when you're 27, 28, don't think that bad you. So I couldn't. So I decided to have a baby.
Okay.
I decided to have a baby. And so like I don't have suitors and all that. I just said, when it's time, I'll just check them out. And the one I feel is okay, I can have a baby with, I will have. You don't have to keep me, oh. I don't have to keep you. Because I don't want all this drama. I don't want all this issue. So, and that was what happened. So at that time, I felt like, okay. So I said, this marriage of 18, I can try it too. Okay, let me try it. Okay, let me try it.
After you had your baby?
No, before.
Okay.
I said, but first of all, you see that baby? That was what matters. So the guy is abroad, he lives in America and all that. So during my youth studies, I was in the same platoon with his brother. So so we were talking about it. I said, I like this, yeah. And so we'll do video call and all that. And before I know it, after like 2, 4, 5 weeks after we left camp, and said, I'm coming for you. I said, what do you mean coming for me? He said, I want to marry you. I said, that one is too, you understand? For me, it's like, don't talk about, he's all right, talking marriage. So I didn't encourage his coming. But he actually wanted to. So at a point, I couldn't discourage. So something in my own mind was telling me, that baby, if he comes, you go to have that baby. I said, hey, become me. So because you could see being naive there. I wasn't really thinking, what should I do? Work towards it, make sure this, make sure that. In my head, the baby. So I said, hey, come. So when he came out, I was like, okay, we saw. And my sisters was calling me when I went to pick him at the airport and like, have you seen him? Have you seen him? I said, wait. I said, wait. So we went. So in my mind, so what do you now think? I said, I just want a baby. So my sisters are like, so you don't really like him like that. I said, I do, but I said, well, I don't know. So that confusion stood. I said, well, I don't know. So we get together, we were together, I was with him. He said, he took me to his sister, I called his mother. I said, I want to marry her. So I was like, okay, since he really actually wants to marry me, okay, no problem. Let me just, at least, if I have a baby, If I marry you, I have a baby. It's the baby, yeah, that's her story. She knows. So we got together, I was pregnant, I was very happy. I said, baby is coming.
God's pregnant.
Yeah, it came January. I had Simi September. Wow. So exactly that 9 months. So you can see that there is no courtship, no nothing. For me, it's what I wanted. I just want a baby. That's just what I want. So I got pregnant and all that, and I had the baby and all that. So after I had the baby, I'm not like, okay, now that I have baby, ballet. So what I feel I can mend, I cannot mend them. I'm not like, she baby have baby. I don't think you understand. And that's when Wahala started.
Just like that.
Just like that. You go nowhere. We die here. Oh God, we don't. And I'm like, me I have baby already. All these things I cannot deal. So there were issues. There's so many issues. And I'm like, all these issues. Do I have to? I don't have to. So let me go with the baby. The baby that I now think I want to go with. You cannot. Which baby? You cannot. So it's not. So in my head, I never thought there would ever be issue of one child belonging to 2 people. So me, I was thinking, if it's me that will have the baby, I will just be thinking, so this will have a battle of baby. It's actually
what's now the cause of one baby with 2 men?
Okay, so then that time is another because he never wanted me to go. Okay. That one never wanted me to go. So I can say, you can't go. So I said, you can't go. I said, this a lot of things.
Why did you leave him?
This is a long story. So actually, if I just want to brief the story, okay, I think, it's good to be good. Sometimes you feel if you're not good in some certain extent, a lot of things will leak. So I was getting a lot of information after so I'm like, really from his own
people.
So we were telling he wants to come and use you to spite us. him that. So everything the information I was not like, hey, it was a lot.
There were other women.
They were child, or the ladies coming. I think I was talking to a lady as well. So me, I didn't tell him I was talking to a lady already because the lady was in America. So they said, yeah, he left me, came to marry you. I'm like, eh? I said, calm down. Don't forget that I'm a baby mungwa. So every other thing, so I was just behaving like a boss. I said, calm down. Yeah, really? Okay. I was not shaking. I was not bitter. Go come. I said, okay. So when we got to the US with the baby and all that, because we did our papers and all that, so like, when we got there, so he now got to know that I was talking to that lady because that one actually called her. Oh, so like this now, yeah. I called it. And I said, so like this, so this person has been talking to you, and you never told me. I said, so you that you're doing all this, you don't know that things
How we
leak.
know?
So it leaks. I never discussed. I never talked about it. He said, so you that you offended me already. You are not be doing. You supposed to be talking to her. I said, what's all that? Get out of my car. Enter first, Sunje. Oga, Mabinu. I just carry my baby. I don't have time. No, plus other things that, people, when you talk about them, they want to come out and say, he's lying, she's lying. So me, I don't have time to talk about, you do this, you do that, because you want to come and defend yourself. Why are you even defending yourself? You just want to marry me. So that's why, so it's better not me, not even talk about you. So that you now see reason to come and say, it's not like that, though. We don't have, you understand? So we don't have anything. So I just breathe that the day that part that had that weapon, it was just that, you see that got out of my car, yeah.
That was out.
And me, I have my baby in my hand like this.
Say this baby, Shasha, I have my baby.
I'm the owner of this baby. So me, I left with baby, and then now started looking for us. Come back, Kimbo. I'm not coming back, oh.
And that was it.
I'm not coming. That was it. So till tomorrow, this guy still feels there's nothing between us. You just left.
Oh.
So he's still pain. Like he was still talking to someone that I know, one of my friends, like last year or something. He was saying like nothing happened between us. Nothing. I was like, okay, this is what I was saying. Nothing happened. So nothing happened. If I open my mouth like this, I will not talk. There are things. It's like because I did not talk. I did not talk because I don't want to do back and forth.
Do you think it was that easy for you to move on because maybe you were not really into that relationship, or maybe that was not really what you wanted from time?
Okay, actually, I've spoken my truth. The guy messed up.
Okay.
But the stories, how he messed up and everything is irrelevant.
That's right.
But the most important thing is that I already have, misconstrued idea about marriage. I feel it's a lot. And I feel at that age, 25, for me, I don't know where I get it from. When I see any baby like this, I was like, this baby is cute. I love babies. So I went for what I want. As at that time, it's the baby that matters. Nothing else. Honestly, nothing else.
I get it.
So now, I couldn't really scrutinize, sieve, do a lot about, I said, as long as I'll be happy. Because I just feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like a man, you can never be right. Like, you can't have it 100%.
Yeah.
And you can't be sure of where you are going, it will turn out. You might end up being happy. You might end up not being happy. You might end up being miserable. You might be successful with it. You might be happy. It might be the most interesting and the most important decision you ever take in your life. So because it's dicey, and like I said, growing up for me, I never mixed. It's just my family. My family. I don't know. I don't have friends. Even till tomorrow, I don't do friendship. Oh, I don't do it. A lot of people don't like me because of that. Oh. Because I feel that this one is not even friendly. So some people will feel she's proud. But it's not. It's something that I'm not just used to. Even in my house, when there are so much people, I can't think, I can't work, I can't do a lot. I'll just be waiting. When are you people leaving? So when you now left, I will now, you will now be like, I am here. So for me, I'm not, understand. Even in the industry, when I started then, I didn't know that I was getting popular already. So anyway, people were like, Laide Bakare. And I'm like, Kini, what? Well, it was some of my junior colleagues that actually made me to appreciate fans' appreciation. Because when they're greeting them, they're like, oh my God, they'll now record this and like, you'll be so happy that they're greeting them. I'm like, okay. So all this
I'm
why?
supposed to do this.
Okay, so I don't know.
do.
So it's not like I don't, when they greet me, it's not like I don't, I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, Kini. In my head. And that happened for over 7 years. It happened for over 10 years self. That so sometimes my mom, maybe I'm okay. So I grew to like it because, it came very early in my life. I was barely 16.
Wow.
So it happened like that until I was learning from other colleagues.
people.
Like, okay, so, and I know that, so later I now found out that people are always very happy. So it's good to be popular. So it's not done on me. So it's good to be popular. I'm like,
okay, so it's a good thing.
Okay. So like that. So then for me, honestly, and I really want to be friend with my ex. I really want to. Because I just feel like, I shouldn't be any wahala.
But then, so at what point, what now led to the issue of one child, two fathers?
Okay, that one was a fake story. But this is what happened. So then, and I was I have my baby already. So I went with my baby. And so I had to call the police. I'm like, someone took my baby. I'm like, call the police on my own baby. Hey, which one is all this? Police call me. They always said, take back the baby. I said, take back the baby. No, it's my baby. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's talk. So you see that old ideology in my head. I was wanting baby. And I realized that, okay, so I'm not the only owner of the baby. I said, okay, so what next now? I said, but should I give this baby to him?
To the father?
To the father. I said, I can't give you the baby now. Maybe I'm the mother. You can't give the baby now. So I said, I should have left with the baby. So he tried to plead. He tried. The guy tried. The guy was begging me. There was even one auntie like that I was talking to. That auntie said, I even want a car. I will buy. How much do you have? So, maybe $10,000. How much is the car? Maybe 15,000, 13,000. I will sort through 5. Just let me talk to her. I'm just telling you. So at a point, I heard this story later. At a point, so I think he got the car for the auntie, and I'm like, are you all people all right? Me, that I'm not ready to go back to somebody. You talk to, because they used that, because that time you needed to talk to someone. It was just everywhere. And I tried to I was trying to say no. So, but this guy would never let go. He would never. Till tomorrow, I'm just like that. I don't know anybody who's, I don't know never. So he kept trying and trying and trying. So in my head, I said, you know what? Maybe if I'm in another relationship, maybe this person will just at least. So that took over 5 years old. So after that time, that time. So when he was begging and begging, so me, I just refused to So, and now I move on with my life. So after I move on with my life, there was another boyfriend. I was like I said, okay. I need more. So at that time too, I'll call the long story short though. So I got pregnant again and all that. So nobody knows. So I had my baby like this and it was everywhere. So this guy just Laide pregnant! This one now started blackmailing me, now saying that you cannot, you are my wife. Me saying that you are my wife. We are still together. We are not together. We are not. Stop.
Are you serious?
It was that bad.
That was what happened.
Yeah, that was what happened. So he kept saying, I am even the owner of that baby too. At first he said, I'm not even the owner of the first. When somebody is bitter, you're supposed to be saying nonsense. So for me, all those things does not matter. Me, what do I want? Babies. I kept having my own. I don't want. I said,
it was your ex.
Yes.
For over 5 years.
Yes. So he kept saying all that. No, last year. Do you know the terrible one? Last year, he still did worst. I think last year or per year, when that was Simi's account, my first daughter account. So when my son clocked 9, so when Simi now called me that this social money that she has, that she wanted to gift her brother, that Damla was 9, and said, get a car for my brother from that. I said, really? So I called one of my dealer friends. So we talked. I said, I got me a car. And I said,
my
first
older sister.
Yes.
I said your older sister. Your older daughter.
Yes, that one that looks just like me.
Just like you, I mean. Since she was a baby. Very beautiful. So she got a car for...
Yes. Yeah.
younger brother.
Yeah.
Ah,
I brought the car. That's the car I brought to that Mercedes Benz. I brought it to
that Benz.
Yes, that's what I brought today. So we got the car. So we made it a surprise for Damilade. We did our own thing. There was a lot of, that time internet was just all over. I'm like, Kini. You should do people stay for children. When you have kids now, of course, they have their own account. It doesn't matter. They use Simi's account to get car for Damilade. What's the big deal? But everybody was like a big deal then. Like, I'm like, Thor. I don't know if it's a big deal.
Year?
Yeah, I think, that was last year.
Okay.
So, before I would know this this bitter ex went on social media, went on internet, spoke to all these bullies online and all that. Said, and that time was when I just finished my house in Lekki.
Okay.
And I got myself vehicles because I just feel like I've worked now. You understand? I've worked, and this is the time I'm doing things like I'm reaping what I've done in the past. So I got myself nice vehicles that I want, luxurious one and all that. It was out there. It wasn't like I put it out, but people were there. People came for my birthday. They came for my husband's party, and it was everywhere. Now, these days now, when you're doing anything, paparazzi is everywhere, and it was everywhere. Do you know that this person kept saying, "Oh, do you know this lady? I was the one that did that citizenship. She was my first. I did it. I did her. She built, got a house. She got money. We could, if you want. But I'm just saying that I want my child. We child after 10 years. Yeah, you were like, this is going to happen when that girl was like 3.
Is Simi not talking to her dad?
They try to. For me, it doesn't matter if they talk or not. So when we get hearing that story, and I'm like, this person has not moved on. In my head.
After all this.
For me, I said, I think that was nothing now. You can't say that. For me, I said, that was nothing. So they was like, So I said, okay, why are you bitter about my achievement and all that? I said, you're bitter. I have my children, no problem. So for me, it's all about that. So I'm just saying that, he just kept on and saying everything like that. So that time when he was talking all that, me, I didn't even, it doesn't matter. That's why, okay, this guy is still bitter. But why?
Yeah.
And that was it. Because
feel for him.
You don't have to, because he messed up. It's the fact that I didn't talk about
it does not mean
messed up way. So why would he be? You understand? So till tomorrow, he still loves to prove that he's right. I'm like, all these things you are proving. For how many keep proving? It doesn't matter. But at least what I'm interested in is you have messed up, and you've messed up with somebody that wants a child. If you mess up with somebody that wants marriage to continue. You mess up with somebody that needs child and already have that child. And then your mess up will not stay. I don't have time. So that was so like.
Okay, so at what point did you relocate? Do you understand? I knew you relocated at some point, then you came back.
I didn't relocate fully. I was having babies. My boys, I had them like back to back.
Oh, okay.
So that back to back make it seem like I relocated. Yeah, because me, when I'm like 5-6 months pregnant, so I travel, I stay there for like 4-5 months, have the baby, get everything, forget the baby visa and everything. Then after I get the baby passport, I bring the baby back home. Then, and that time, so now, my second, the father of my boys, doesn't want you to work. So that one just feel like you don't have to work. So just be at home, be taking care of the kids.
Is it in Nigeria?
Yeah, back and forth as well.
Okay. So
be at home, sit down. They'll bring everything you need. You need rice, you need semo, you need everything. Just sit down. Yeah, you are not allowed to go out of the compound. You're not allowed to do so many things by yourself. Probably just feel it's out of care. Like, I can provide for you, so why do you need all this? So, and no matter how you make this person realize that I have a career, I have vision, I have things that I wanted to do in my life. The fact that I want to try, I just want to try it. I like you. Let's make it work. I said, yes, I like you too. But you can't be taking my babies to location. I said, it doesn't matter now. One location. I said, you cannot. So, okay, I wasn't taking babies to location, and baby when we were growing and all that, baby I was grown. You can still not work. You cannot. And I was actually, I was committed, I was ready. And I was like, okay. But I'm like, when you are taking some decisions that are not right and it needs to be reviewed, I'm like, you can't. So for someone that it's either your way or highway. So that's another, and for the second is like, it doesn't matter. I am capable to have 4, 5, 6 wives. As long as you are okay. You don't have to be bothered.
Oh.
So from my own background, it's not something that let me be.
I don't want to do this.
I like, you know what? We are the children. Am I? Let me be. So for me, I feel like it is what is how I planned it. It's how I planned it. I said, like, no, I foresee my future. And now I see it. I went for it. It happened like exactly the way I want it to be. So because I had already know that that married it's somehow. I don't want to fight. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to like my husband. I don't want to make it. I don't want to make extra effort. I don't. If it's that, consuming.
Does it mean you're not going to give marriage another chance?
If you ask me, it's not something that excites me. It's really not something that, because I realize that any time during the course of my whole life, all the times that I've been so happy, that I've been, I make things happen, things work for me and everything. It's when I'm alone. So for me, if something is not working for me, if it works for you, it works for you. I'm always happy for married couples. So I'm like, oh my God, it works for anybody that works for. But for me, if it doesn't work for me, why do I need to be bothered? Why do I need to? Because then these days and time, I feel it's not worth it to be unhappy unnecessarily just because you want to be called Mrs. something or Mrs. something. Just want you have a husband. So I feel like I am more of the children anyway. As I am like this, so I still want to have 2 more. I still want to have 2 more. So as I'm like this, if you're not, I like you. I'll tell you. You like me. The moment I have children.
What age you want to have?
Yes, I want to. Yes, I like kids. I like children.
Wow.
Yes, I like children. I don't know how, but it happens that I like them.
That's interesting.
Yeah. When your children are now growing, you don't have baby again.
Let's go.
Baby come.
They were pariwo one.
You not even pariwo one. One man that be teddy bear like that's so cute. That's really come. So for me, if anybody wants to come, just know that if you give me baby and you mess up, that's it. After baby. So after my children, after I have everything, I don't ever worry. Because we talk, we do, as young as they are, they give me business idea. I execute them, I make money. That impactful to my life. I just feel like it's okay. And I'm always happy. So I'm always happy. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Except otherwise, as I grow older, there is need for it.
Yeah.
It hasn't dawned on me.
I get.
I never felt lonely for anything. The moment I am with, a man or something, it's not convenient. Like, I want to sleep in my bed. I don't want any unnecessary okay, I have to. Okay, So it is when I'm alone. I like it like that. So sometimes it's not something. It's not something. It doesn't catch my fantasy.
Wow. Mm-hmm. All right. I'll go to just 1 or 2 questions. Then we talk about becoming Laide Bakare. I would like to ask. Okay, no. Let me first ask about this. Cheesy, what's with Cheesy and Laide fight?
Oh, okay.
What's that really?
It's actually a boxing competition. It's a celebrity boxing competition.
You will fight?
Yes, we'll fight. We'll fight in Abuja. Yeah.
They will box you.
We will box each other. Man, no gone. I will beat her.
You will beat.
Yeah, I trained now. I've been training because there is reward. Yes, I want to earn the money now. I want to earn the reward. I want to be the winner.
So who is rewarding you for fighting?
The company.
Oh.
Yes. They're from the US.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's happening in Transcorp Hilton.
Wait, so is
in
it
Abuja.
Going to be a real fight?
Yeah, we'll be on the ring. We'll be inside the ring. We'll fight. Yeah.
Okay, so what inspired that?
I was contacted. She was contacted. I don't know. It happened. Then we met at production. We actually met at a production. So when they were talking about her to me and all that, so they talked like that. It's you and Laide. They thought they're like, oh yeah, we've met. So and that's what now happened. I think some of the coordinator, organizer, or something, they just tried to do some things that would now make us call for church. I mean, they wanted us to fight now, so they will do something that will make us fight. And they put reward now. So because they put reward, I want to win. So I started training. Mama no more.
So you are training now?
Yes, I trained. I completed my training.
Wow.
And the fight will happen in Transcorp meeting in Abuja. It will happen.
Wow. When?
24th of February. It will happen. But if she now beats me.
Good luck. You have children that will console you.
Yeah, I have children. I have children that will console me.
I
have children that will comfort me. So let me put it that way. Because it's my mouth self. That's why I don't like to make mouth. So that I will not get in the ring and she now beat me. And she now beat me.
Don't worry. The Lord is your strength.
Amen.
God will strengthen you to fight this battle.
Amen. Amen.
Okay. So I have 2 more questions. Okay, so I would like to know, I ask a few people this because there are 2 different notions. And the first one is, I'm talking about the industry now. Some people believe we don't love ourselves, that all we do is eye service. And then some other set of people believe that we love ourselves, that if we don't love ourselves, all that we do, will not be doing it. What's your take on it? Where are you standing?
My stand is, my stand will be different.
Okay.
And I'll talk based on my own experience.
Okay.
Number one, like I said, from the beginning, introducing myself, I already told you I don't have friends. I'm an introvert. I don't really mingle. And I feel much more comfortable when I'm alone. I have never been depressed in my life. Never,
God
ever.
forbid.
But I'm just saying that. But I enjoyed my comfort. I enjoyed being around myself, being me. Like, when I watch TV, talk shows, the things that I love talk shows actually. Wow. So I'm okay. I just feel like it's not, friends does not do it for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just like that. So what I try to do as much as possible is to just be on a platonic with everybody. Mm-hmm. So maybe for someone like me, maybe some people feel it's some sort of proudness or something. Maybe. That's why I said it's quite different. But the only thing I realized that I know from my own experience was that when I finished my house in Lekki and I was sending out invitations, and I realized that I sent it to like 4, 5, 7, 8, like, if I did the ones that I feel that they should be like, oh, you completed your building, oh my God. I sent it to them. They saw it. No response at all, like nothing. Me, I know myself. Now, if somebody sends me that kind of, I'm like, oh my God, I will even call you, Biola. Your house is completed. Oh my God.
I'll be happy.
That is just me. I don't have to say it. I don't have to say what I am, but I know that is how it will happen. So me, I'm a very busy person. So I sent it to a couple of them that I feel like they are even the ones that we are somehow close, not too. So I sent it. I didn't see any reaction or something. I didn't even know I did not see reaction until I sent it to someone. One of our family friends and all that, I sent it. And immediately the person called me like, like, you have completed. Oh my, like, they try. Like, they will not go, it's okay. What, I'm like, no, she, and so I was getting prayers from regular people, our friends, family, then I took me back to, hey, I've sent to Lagbaja. I have sent to, So in my mind, and I won't lie to you, that was one that actually hit me like, she's someone I like. And she know that she always says she likes me. That means that growing up, that she has acted in my film, that my film made her, that when they were saying that she was big, she was not fine, that she acted that like and they know that me, I don't collect money from any marketer to make movie. I produce movie, I've been producing, so I produce my own money. So the marketer will not say use this person. So I will use her because I like her. That's just me. It doesn't mean we are tight, but I shall like her. So it was that one, and because I even like her, and I texted her again, and I said she was the only one I could do that to, not every other person, because I just felt like it was me and her that connect somehow. When I was in UI, we were there. She used to come to my family. I was very. In fact, most of them when we started together, they used to come to my. She used to say, you know, our family house now. So she used to. So I didn't go to it think, but yeah, she's. So I now had to I said. I sent invitation card to this person like almost a week now. She saw it and no comment. So I didn't know. And I would send that message. And I said, okay, you are not okay. Oh. See, I sent invitation to you. You didn't even see anything. He went. She now said, sorry, no verse. And that then, I said, okay. And I was busy that time, so I kept on, at the end of the day, I had a party, everything was, it was K1 that came to perform and all that.
She didn't come to the party.
She did not come. I didn't even notice that she did not come like that. Maybe she was abroad and all that. So when I now got my vehicles, and I think it was during Ramadan or something, and people were like congratulating me. It was outside as well. It won't be most of them, except that when they will do it, maybe it's just let's just do it. So the person now commented under my post that pẹ̀lẹ́ yolowo. So okay. There was a build up already. Okay. So it wasn't like I reacted based on that alone.
Oh.
But it was you were the first person. You were the number one person.
But she's a lovely person.
Money, I love her, Daku. I love her, Gonio. And I said, so she now said, so that's Pele, Yolowo. And I said, So that's.
Maybe she was joking.
So that she said it was a joke now.
It was a joke.
But because of the build up. So me too. And because during, very close to when I was in preparation for the housewarming party. So a lot of it, so people were saying, Laide, to bati shile itan. I want to only care more ma poju.
Why?
In my head. I was like, but I said it too. I was not even in my industry. I was like, why?
Why?
So it wasn't, didn't say, what's happened? It's not about what you ask question. I'm answering you based on my own experience. Biola.
Sorry,
you asked question. Some people said it's fake love they have in the industry. And I said, I don't know. But I said, what happened
your
to
experience.
Me? It was my experience. I'm saying, Biola, why are you like? You see the way you're saying, Biola, why you know?
Like me, why? Why should I not greet you because you built a house?
I don't know. I don't know. The what I got was that this house that you wanted to open. A lot of people, when you say a lot of people, a lot of they won't. So in my head, I'm like, you need to more. What happened?
Wow.
Okay, now I'll tell you. There were some set of actresses that I literally I talked to them. I sent invitation. I did everything. They did not come. The next day, one lady came from London. She came to do her 40th birthday. The next day, they all bought the ashwebi. They bought it to Koshekwe. The lady didn't get that for free. And they went to Ikeja. It was K1 that performed in my party. It was K1 that performed in that lady's party. So they were like 4 or 5. They're not many because the people I invited, they all came. In fact, Wogoma Binu, because I think we didn't talk that time.
No, you didn't send to me. But I knew that I was happy and I posted the house.
You did. You did. So, but I said, they were like 4 or 5 actresses like that, and I saw them. In fact, I can't see she opening shop there very close to my house. I went there. I spent money. I was there. I saw some of our friends. I said, the fabric, no more to be shaking. I said, don't worry. So there were like 5 or 6 like that I know that before my party, I saw them, I talked to them, and the next day, so now, some of them were even living in Lekki close to my house. So they did not come for my own. But they now came to Ikeja for somebody else they did not know. They did not know the lady.
Maybe they were paid.
It was someone that I don't know. It was someone that coordinated that party. And they were like 4 or 5 of them. They were in that party. So when I saw them, do you know that they didn't greet me? I don't know if Femi Adebayo was having one of his own cinema projects. So I went there. I saw like 5 or 6 of them. They attended. You can imagine. You know, that period, it was like 3 to 4, 5 parties. That period was party. So they did not come for mine, but they attended the rest of the 7 or 8. And I saw them in some, and they did not greet me. And I realized they didn't greet me, but I did not. I was, not even. I'm so sorry I couldn't come to your. Not, if somebody see you and then I'm so sorry I couldn't come. That wasn't there. It was just like,
Wow.
So it happened. So I don't. So that's why I said that when you ask that question, that is fake love, they didn't really love themselves. That is what I noticed. I didn't notice that before because I wasn't really. So in my head, it wasn't at stake for me. I was maybe because we were not close. I said maybe. And thank God, the people that needed to be there were there, and it was all fun. We love it. I love it. It was amazingly successful. So I'm like, I don't have any reason to now be saying in your con, why in your con? Why should you understand? So that's about that. That was what I
your
noticed.
Experience.
So, but generally, over the time, I realized why I don't really make friends a lot was because they fight a lot. And the moment someone fights me, I don't know how we can mend it again. Take it back to my ex. That's what I'm telling you. When you do something, I'm so pained. I don't know. I would just be careful. In my head, I would just be careful of you. I just, So I see them, they'll get close today, tomorrow they fight. They'll close today. I'm like, how do you people do it? People will fight yourselves. You're on the calm side. You are not a drama person. So I don't know who you are close to or who you are not close to, but I don't know if you experience it or if you know. They will fight. They will be friends. So in my head, I said, so does it mean you people have forgiven each other? So, and like when I started, they were taking them to, I think I would be taking them to Dublin. They would travel to Dublin and all that. Me, I was in university. I wouldn't even hear about it because they would not inform me. They would go and all that. But me, I was in school. I didn't know because I was in school. So when God will have it, by the time God wanted to do my own, I have American citizenship like very easily. I know my kids, they were born here. We all use American passport. We are doing citizenship. So I'm just saying that I don't rush. I don't do competition. I'm just on my own because I just feel it's healthy. So the fact that they do that, and recently I found out that most of them that were friends, they know so much about each other. They were dealing with each other. So there is a lot. So it means it is not even healthy for all that. So why not just you people be playing to one another? It's not necessarily you be friends. It's not necessarily you will now be doing. You will now be. Sometimes I realize that they check themselves. Like, what's she doing now? Oh, let me do better. What should I do? So in my head, for me, I think, what are you little here? Why are you people like this? So it's something. Somebody like me, I'm trying to realize recently, but before it actually looks okay. I will not lie to you. Before when we started though. It looks very perfectly okay. Like we were students, I was student. We were, it looks okay. It looks like we all love ourselves. It looks like okay. Like another thing happened. Somebody called me out as well. One of my colleagues called me out because we were on a location and it was a boyfriend location and all that. And I didn't know. I think I opened the door. She was like, now. And I'm like, So she now started yelling. So I said, why are you yelling? You're yelling because of a boyfriend. Are you all right? Boyfriend that tomorrow you might not be together. And when you people are not together, I was just like, when you people are not together now, you will now, she said, what's the big deal in that? If you are not together, because it's happening in the industry, people connect and they disconnect. I go see what I said, but don't talk to me like that. Not because I don't know your boyfriend is there. I wanted to open a door. It was my cue. We were movie set, it's not like, I just wanted to take my cue, like I wanted to come out from the room. Now I said, so this is the room you guys slept. I don't know. So I don't like the way she talked. So we talked at each other. You were the producer, a big coordinator, or a big but you should respect the cast that you brought. And I said, no, because it's sounding insulting. I said, which one is because I opened door? I said the person not even there. The person was in the bathroom. So we had, and later I wish I forgot about it. I was not happy with that and all that. So that the boyfriend now called me to help him post something. So I now repeated what I said on that set. That she should do that. I said, no, I can't help you post anything, no. Because I opened door. You see the way she was reacting and she was shouting on me and all that. I don't like it. I said, go and tell her. She's the one that should call me, not you. I don't know. Let her call me. I said, why would she be? She me, I'm a baby. You now be, you that a lot of people say we look alike. You that this, you that. You that even me, I have featured you in my movie. Even you, I have, I use my, because that time too, I like her too. I said, me, when I produce me, I don't know. She even delayed or she didn't come on time. Some of the people said, I should change the cast. I don't want to change the cast. I said, I'm waiting for her. I waited for her. I said, I don't like the way she talked to me. So everything I said that day, I repeated it. That's because I said, I cannot post for you. And before I know it, you called me out again on the internet. So when I got who is that twinning? Something. She was just saying rubbish. So I answered her. So when I answered her again, recently, why I'm saying this, she now mentioned that thing again to, maybe they were having one interview that, I want to say, like around industry, that they don't like themselves, so that, I don't want to mention it. People will know who I'm talking about. I'm like, I be where lady ni what mo ye gboro e ton sin what to se tí mo gbọ́ wọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ mi. And I talked to you. I said, but everything I said, I had already said it to you now one-on-one. So why are you now making it like I didn't say it to you? I said it to you. And so somebody said, help me post. I said, I cannot tell her to call me. I don't like this thing. So why are you now making it as if
I don't know. I'm feeling like somehow because I don't know the person. Wait, I didn't get the story.
I'm not saying that I'm that plain. So I'm not saying that, but I said it to you. I even said to you that the day he will leave you, your eyes will bow. We are shocked. So why are you now making it like? So for me, for her to still, so because she continued recently, I don't talk about people like that. Because she still mentioned something like that, you ask the question that they don't love themselves, they hate themselves. I'm like, so that's, why is this lady still saying it?
Yeah.
I'm like, but you shouldn't. So for me, I feel like, so you still have that thing in mind. So before I felt, well, I just pulled back, like, absolutely. So I'm just saying, okay, recently they said, I went for an interview and they were talking cheating partners and all that. And they asked me, because I know it happens. I know some people, they will not leave their marriage. Some people are that bad. They won't leave their marriage and they'll be cheating. It happens. And the marriage will last there. So it happens. So because we were talking about marriage proposal that happened during my Owambe show and all that. And, it was staged and all that. And we say, and the interviewer asked, so if Baba cheat on you, would you now cheat on him back and all that? And I said, I won't leave him, I will cheat back. It's okay to, it was just jokingly. But these people, how they will edit and cut and everything. So it was out there. And they said, this will alone portable something. This boy doesn't abusing me. Ṣe tàbí olórí burúkú àti òṣèbẹ̀rẹ̀ kiri ìyàwó mi lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín o. And in my head I'm like,
was he talking to you?
Yeah, that one talks like every time. So me, I'm just saying that. So that one, no, I'm not saying that. That one doesn't look from the place of hate. It's between more or less.
Okay.
That one just look like, this one is the weary. He talks anyhow. He said that, and he said that. I said, we were doing, they can cheat. Don't let me see I'm like, who is your wife? What's all this nonsense? See this internet, say, what come out for an opportunity? One dirty with a boy from Songo, that nonsense. I just, I didn't see it from place of hate. I just feel like this one is just cashing cruise. But this with our own people. So I'm like, even people that are not really, really not like, but they still beef one another. And it's unhealthy. So the best thing is just to, just be on your own.
Be yourself.
Sober, you understand? But at the end of the day, we can see the ones that they were close before, that they know that they will now be bashing themselves, they will be abusing them, they will be fighting. And it's not worth it.
It's not.
So for me, I just feel like, maybe that is all. But before, it was not like this.
This with you.
No, generally, it was not like this.
Honestly, I understand.
Before, we love ourselves.
So things have really
changed. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's the experience. The experience that I've just spoken about is this internet, Instagram age.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if
maybe the invention of
people just want to trend or they want to cash cruise yo. Okay. Maybe that is what is spreading the hatred. Okay. I don't know. Hey, that is the explanation. That before it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Before it wasn't that bad. But now it's terrible.
All right, sis. So let's talk about Unbecoming Laide Bakare. You have a book. You're going to launch it. Tell us about the book and the launching.
My new baby. I so much love this project. Like, I've been handling projects in my life. This one, I'm happy about it. I love the way it's going. And I'm happy that I'm able to speak my truth
in this book.
Can you hold one? Thank you. You still snap photograph with it. Okay, so basically, today I'm on Talk to B. Share your experience. Yes. Honestly, everything I talked about here, everything else is my truth. I know. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, but that's who I am. That's my character. That is where I found happiness. And that is the way it has happened for me. So I've spoken my truth. And this is my being. This is the kind of person I am. I know. So moving forward in life, it means that's why they say that sometimes you write your life by yourself, the way you live your life. So I have. So, and growing up for me at the course of, before I got here, all these ones I happened, like, get out of my car, get out of my car. Some that I've had, relationship that I left everything for him. I felt he would be the one to advise. He said, the one I was saying that don't go out, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, I wanted to say, I said, still hold on, don't worry, we'll come back to it. So before I know it, I didn't really have anything of my own anymore. Like, he was the one that would say, okay, your car, with that car. I've given out cars with my own car that I gave out to people. He was replacing it with his own. So the day we say, get out of my house. I'm like, I'm not for that. I look at that. I said, so I have left everything for you. I see that everything. Don't say. So I had to start all over. And within 6 months, I made millions. Yes.
I was going to that make millions in 6 months.
Yeah,
I should be following you.
Yeah. So, and I felt like, okay, so you can actually, making millions is not that difficult. So I have been sharing some entrepreneurship tips with people, money, financial breakthrough ideas. I've been sharing it with people free of charge, and people have been making money. I have several people that can, okay. I talk to people when I'm in a meeting, when I make suggestions, we talk about something, and they're like, I get a call, I'm like, you know what, I tried it, it happened, it worked for me. And so I've been getting reviews about my ideas, how I share them and all that. And I feel, why don't I just document them so that people can get the book and read? And I feel like as life is still going, as I'm, me, I love children now. So my children and children, I want them to read exactly
your
my
story.
true story. Because everything you see out there is actually wrong. There are a lot of wrong narrative out there. And I feel like this is who I am. It doesn't matter. There are people like me. There are a lot of people. And you are you. So this being, how this being is being able to navigate through all these. And this is where I am today. So for me, I feel there is a lot to learn. And there is a lot to, most especially the financial breakthrough part. It does not matter. There is no need for rush. It's just like something that one needs to dearly just keep it something. I know we lack reading culture in Nigeria, so it does not matter. So it's not, no exam will be set on it. So it's just a thing that you just have to take your time. It works. There's no, because on the internet these days, since the age of internet, to even find where to acquire reasonable and life-changing lessons is so difficult. Everybody just want to cash cruise. So by then they dish out so many unhealthy false information about how to make money or or how you can be a better person in life. What you get might just redirect your
informations
destiny to another. So this time around, I just feel like, okay, let me try so that you don't have to like pick stuffs online that will, damage your life. If you have somebody that feels, let me contribute my own quarter. Most especially my generation to come, for them to read exactly how the brand Laide Bakare, the being Laide Bakare, everything about her. So I'm super excited about this. The review has been so amazing. And we're planning a stage play during the Nigeria Lagos premiere of this book, so which we're really working on as well, so that we stage, because I'm a thespian. I studied theatre at University of Ibadan before studying history and strategic studies from University of Lagos. And New York Film Academy filmmaking. So for me, it's just like everything I've been through, what works, what might not work, things that I've tried, just document it. I just make it in a book so that it can help you upcoming ones.
Where are they going to get this book?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
The link is in my bio on all my social media platforms.
Oh, good.
And it's on Seller. So, and it's not expensive. Just go there, download, you have it on your phone. You don't really need hard copy like that. Hard copies are majorly for, meet and greet, book signing, because I'll be doing a lot of that.
Okay.
Everywhere I go, all state I go, I'll be doing book signing, I'll be selling to people. So it is only when you get in contact with me one-on-one. That is when,
How much is this?
I think it's on Amazon, it's like 5,000, and on Sellers, Nigerian's account is on 5,000, and on Amazon, I think it's $9.99 or something.
Dollars.
So it's just it's there. The link is in my bio, and even they can check on Becoming Laide Bakare on Amazon, download, and then you have it.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's that simple. Then anytime I come near you, your state, maybe your state, Osun State, Ibadan, Canada, Dublin, America, USA, London. I'm going to Dagenham. Not Dagenham. I'm going to Sheffield or something recently. When I get to UK, maybe in 2-3 weeks, I'll be doing book signing. So anywhere I go, I'll be doing my book signing so that people can have,
the hard copy with them.
If not, it's online. It's on Amazon and Seller.
All right. So I am buying this. Just give this for me. Thank you so much. So you recently got an appointment from Osun State. Am I right?
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
Oh, okay. So I need to reintroduce myself. I'm Honorable Laide Bakare, Senior Special Assistant to Osun State Government on Entertainment.
Wow!
It's a new one. I'm happy about it.
You have not announced it yet.
Yeah. That will be this week.
So you are saying it for the first time?
Yes. I just got the appointment. And I
Wow.
want to say a very big thank you to my new boss, Governor Adeleke.
Aw.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me the opportunity to serve. And I
Wow.
promise I'll never disappoint you, that you will never regret it. And my impact will be amazingly felt in the state and Nigeria at large. I'm a daughter of a politician. My father, during his days was a politician. I wanted to, but the opportunity wasn't coming. But now that the opportunity is here, I grabbed it with all hands. I am ready to serve, and I am ready to take Nigeria to another level.
Wow. Congratulations,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
I rejoice with you.
Thank
Ẹ bá wa
you.
kí wọn lókè lọ.
I
I don't like people coming and leaving here just like that. So I have this small gift for you from Talk to Be, to you to say thank you for coming on the show. Really, really do appreciate.
Thank you so much.
You're
I really appreciate this gift. May God continue to enhance your wisdom.
Amen.
Your program will go more international. You make so much
Amen.
money. You're doing so wonderfully well. And
you.
you even give us gifts. I said, oh, thank you so much.
Thank
God continue
you.
to bless your company.
Amen.
Bless you. Uphold your name, your
Amen.
marriage,
Amen.
your life, your kids.
Amen.
Forever and ever. You shall forever be happy. You have turned to evangelist Elijah. Laide Bakare.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I am honored. I appreciate you. God bless you and yours. My regards to the beautiful babe and the boys. Okay, guys. So I just wish we'll continue this discussion. I was having so much fun. I know we have stayed a bit long, but it's interesting, isn't it? You learn something, or didn't you? All right, till I come your way next week, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. And then don't forget, in whatever thing you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. I'll see you same time on the same station next week, by God's grace. I am still Dr. Abiola Adebayo Akinrinde. I love you guys, and God bless.
Talk to be, share your experience.